Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be getting into the reading today. There's going to be a general overview. Of course, any information that you may be looking for will be listed in the description, so just check there. I will have a really awesome pick a card on my Mystical Moments YouTube channel, so subscribe. Make sure you guys check the Linktree link in my description so you guys can actually check that out. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. I'm super excited to see what messages come through. All right, let's look at the cards. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading. So what are the messages coming through? So we have the Sun card. We also have the Ten of Wands. So the Sun card actually represents Leo energy. If you're somebody who is well-versed in tarot, you know that. But with both of these cards showing up, Spirit is saying you guys need to prioritize you. During this time frame, especially with the lunar eclipse that just took place in Scorpio, you could be feeling those effects. And it's calling you to make some judgment calls in terms of certain areas in your life where you have been just kind of playing the backfield or playing it cool, essentially. Now it's time for you guys to do something, because you could be at a space with the Ten of Wands where you feel overwhelmed with the responsibility of a relationship, maybe a business. Something here feels like it's weighing down on your energy, and Spirit's asking you to do what's best. Another thing I'm noticing with these cards, you could be having a lot of epiphanies in the near future in regards to what's been weighing your energy down just in general. Some of you literally don't have like a physical problem that you could just point out and be like, okay, well, that's why I feel the way I feel, or this is why I'm in this energy. But you could be starting to realize that maybe you're kind of like internalizing a lot of things, and you could start to feel like you don't really want to just be in this energy of holding things in anymore. Okay, some of you guys could still be holding in the fact that you haven't really mourned from someone passing, or you're holding in the fact that you've been uneasy ever since some sort of breakup. You could kind of break and have a moment where you want to talk to someone. This could be a family member, a friend, the exact person you're feeling this burden for, carrying this burden for. Okay, you could also feel like it's just too much. A relationship you may have with the person you have kids with, or somebody who made you very happy at one point. There could be a lot of intricate details or things that go into your relationship that create stress where it doesn't need to be. Okay, we also have the Wheel of Fortune. I have the Seven of Cups as well. So Spirit is saying if you've been feeling overwhelmed, if your energy has been more drained and on the low side, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is going to turn around for you in terms of your energy. You may even literally one of these days wake up and you're having a different insight or a different view on things that you had one particular view on previously. Spirit is also telling you, with the Wheel of Fortune being here, that everything is working in your highest favor. The Wheel of Fortune is literally a card of Spirit working behind the scenes for you, change being amongst you as well. And also the need to go with the ebb and flow of how things manifest, okay? We can't control everything in life. Of course, we'd love to have control over how things manifest in our lives. But the only thing we can control is our reaction and what we do in the energy of, you know, our reaction. Or let me rephrase that. The only thing we can control is our emotions and our actions. There you go. Anyways, another thing that I'm seeing, speaking of emotions, I do have the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of confusion around what you and your partner want. It's either you are confused because there's a lot of confusing things that are taking place, or vice versa, or both of you. Okay, Spirit is also saying for some of you, when it comes to career goals that you're trying to reach, You may be needing to narrow it down in terms of trying to pursue too many things at once. All this could do is just throw you off and make you feel like you don't have enough time to do everything. When that's not the case, it's just you're putting too much workload on your plate. Now we have the thinking man. We have action, angel of strength, and also the 5th chakra. So even though you're not hearing from someone currently, this could be somebody who carries more so like masculine energy. Doesn't have to be a man, but somebody who is usually more straightforward in their energy. Somebody who, like I said, is just more masculine in their energy. They could be thinking about you even though they haven't, like I said, taken initiative to make that clear to you. They've been in this contemplation mode for a little bit, and that could be why there's this energy of you not really hearing from them, or them being ghost, essentially. This person could be thinking about their next steps, especially if prior to ghosting you, they may have had some secrets, or they were unsure about what they wanted, or they felt like you were unsure. For some of you, that's the case. This person is thinking about their next set of actions and what's the smartest thing for them to do moving forward. Yeah, especially with the action card right next to it. I think that their personal pride is keeping them from, like I said, outwardly saying it already, because they may have been rejected in the past by you, or they know that there's a possibility that you may reject them. Okay. Another thing I'm seeing, Spirit is saying, stop sitting on these ideas. And I don't know if it's this particular zodiac sign that I kept seeing this energy of like you guys having really awesome ideas, but then kind of like sitting on them. Spirit is giving you these ideas, or these ideas are popping up for a reason. So if you have a business and you're getting like all these, you know, like I said, brilliant ideas to take your business to the next level, of course, find practical ways to make it a reality, but don't let those ideas go to waste. Spirit is also saying there's a lot of things that you guys have been just kind of sitting on, knowing that you should be doing, whether that's taking that job up in that other state, or taking the initiative to get healthier, I'm even hearing, or quitting that addiction. Whatever this is, it's different for each and every one of you, but it's something that you guys know, or some things that you know that you need to do something about. It's time. There's no more sitting back and saying, okay, well, maybe next Wednesday I'll do it. No. And I feel like I'm a commercial right now by saying that. What is the name of that commercial? I forgot. If you know what commercial I'm talking about, somebody's going to know what commercial I'm talking about. Anyways, it's time for you guys to get going. No more sitting back and pondering like, is it a smart idea for me to do this? Is it? Okay, you guys need to have the confidence to put yourself in position in ways that you guys have been wanting for a while. And it's literally, for some of you, requiring you to just take that first step. I'm also seeing something here about your throat chakra. Some of you guys do need to work on communication when it comes to getting your point across and getting your person to listen to you, or even people you just have disagreements with in general. You need to make sure that you have an aim in how you go into that conversation. If you want to resolve the conflict and you two move forward, you can't go into that conversation with hostility or an inability to communicate your feelings, or coming off too overly emotional in a way where it, you know, gets turned into anger or you acting irrationally. So taking the time out to, and then for some of you, it's more so like just communicating straight away. You could be someone who's like really nervous in doing so. Or, you know, for the people that you love, you may bite your tongue a little bit. But Spirit is saying you need to stop doing that, because it could be creating the situation where you're bottling certain things up. So let me pull one last card. What's the final message for Leos? Failure is a side effect of effort and can be learned from. So yes, at least you try. And I know that sounds like a participation sticker or certificate. No, at least you tried. And failure, I always say this, failure is when you give up. If you try and you learn one way not to do something, then that's one thing. But to give up completely, that's when you really experience a level of failure. So this is what I see. I wish you the best of luck, and I will talk to you later, Leos.